totally forgot about this. Was a song that some kid in my grade. All right, watch out, bud. Watch out. To be honest. Hey, how are you? It surely seems like that. Yeah. Who put the music? Who's on off?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2023.
Good evening. My name is Jason Bushway, Assistant Principal. I would like to review the safety protocols for tonight's ceremony. In the unlikely event of an emergency, there are 4 exits located in each corner of the football field. There is an exit towards the community center, an exit on the other side of the softball field, one to my right, exiting onto Wakefield Street, as well as one to my left, exiting towards the high school gymnasium. If shelter is needed, there will be 2 meeting locations. One will be in the high school gymnasium, one will be in the community center gymnasium. If there is a medical concern, please see a police officer or crowd control manager designated with a yellow vest.
Good evening. I'm Major Dan Heater from Spaulding's Air Force Junior ROTC program. Will everyone who is able please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Cadet Colonel Brady St. Lawrence and the singing of the national anthem by our amazing Spaulding Chorus. The colors are being presented by the Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard, commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Carter Pruitt.
Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Stripes and bright stars.
Please be seated. Thank you, Brady, Spalding Chorus, and Junior RTC Color Guard.
Welcome to our graduates, families, faculty, Superintendent Rapusi, Assistant Superintendent Hebert, our school board, and other members of our community. I am Mr. Roy, the principal of Spalding High School. We're going to start this evening with a very special presentation. Norman Sanborn and his family are here with us today. Norman retired from the Rochester Fire Department after 42 years, most recently serving as the fire chief. Norman, can you please stand as we give you a round of applause for your service to Rochester? Now we want to honor a very special man who also happens to be his father. Major Heater, will you help me present this honorary diploma?
Would Norman Sanborn Sr. please come to the stage? He is being escorted by his great-grandson, Eli Benjamin, and cadets Noah Jackson and Jackson Roop. At age 16, Norman Sanborn felt a strong call and took 2 weeks to convince his father to allow Norman to drop out of school and enlist with the Merchant Marines so he could serve his country during World War II. During this time, Norman served as a Petty Officer Second Class Naval Reservist, transporting soldiers to and from Europe, including retrieving soldiers from the Battle of the Bulge, and later served on board submarines. Norman, we recognize you tonight for everything you sacrificed in order to serve our country in a time of dire need.
Norman Sanborn Sr., on behalf of the Rochester School Board and the class of 2023, at the age of 95, I award you this honorary diploma from Spalding High School. Welcome to the class of 2023, young man.
Graduates, you are moving on to the next chapter of your lives as you ready yourselves to leave for college, technical training, or head directly into the workforce. However, some of you are answering the call to serve our great nation and become part of the 1% of Americans who currently serve in our armed forces. We will now recognize those of you who have made this brave decision to enlist in the active duty, Guard, or reserves, or committed to a college ROTC program after graduation. Please hold your applause until I'm done calling all names. Will the following seniors please stand and remain standing? Christian Anderson, UNH Air Force ROTC. Kaylee Dobson, United States Air Force. Xander Katinsky, United States Marine Corps. Brady St. Lawrence, United States Air Force. Please give these brave young men and women a round of applause. Thank you, seniors. Please be seated. Thank you.
Well, 4 years ago, when you entered Spalding High School, you came with high hopes and aspirations of a normal high school experience. Little did we know that a few short months later, the pandemic would hit us. Freshman year became anything but normal. Abruptly being sent home in March and switching to remote learning, your first year suddenly came to an end. Sophomore year, although in person, became a year with masks and one-way traffic patterns. The abbreviated sports season was less than exciting, yet you persevered and you did not allow this new normal to dampen your spirits. Over the 4 years, I've seen you grow as a class. You flourished and developed your own identity. You've stood out as exceptional and driven students set to make a difference. As we moved away from the pandemic, we were able to start some new programs. We formed a highly successful debate team that competed in several contests and defeated many schools on the Seacoast. Our Model United Nations team competed and placed in the New England competition. Our first annual art show highlighted our very talented artists, and many of you enjoyed our renovated media center. After the flooding of our auditorium last year, we were able to bring back the amazing production of Seussical. The Disney trip was back with a vengeance as we performed in both Disney Springs and the Magic Kingdom. There were so many of you that have achieved great things during this time with us. One of you is a finalist for the United States Presidential Scholars Program, only one of 6 in the entire state. Very good. We also have a National Merit Award winner. We have a very talented singer that was selected to represent New Hampshire and the only recipient in the entire country to receive a scholarship to attend the national competition in California. One of you is not only an amazing artist, but is also a published author in the Journal of Student Research, despite having a habit of eating raviolis on the floor. We have another graduate who wrote and published her own children's book. Our robotics team once again made it all the way to the New England Championship. All 4 of our career tech programs placed in state competitions this year. Restaurant management took 2nd place. Education Rising took 2nd place. FBLA placed in many categories in the State Leadership Conference and took 1st in sports and entertainment. We have 74 National Tech Honor Society members, 64 NHS participants, 23 members of our newly formed Tri-M Music Honor Society. In addition, we have 13 all-state musicians and 37 scholar athletes. For the past 6 years, every health occupation student passed their LNA exams. The last 6 years. That's a tribute to Mrs. Kampf, by the way. We had 155 students complete a 2-year program. 236 have earned industry-recognized credentials. You definitely took advantage of our early college running start classes because 393 college credits were earned before you leave Spalding. That's amazing. 30 of our art students submitted their work, and we were acknowledged and conquered at the Congressional Art Awards. We also have some athletic milestones. 5 of you played 3 sports for all 4 years. Close to 15 of you have made all-state teams this year. Our football team started the season with a 4-0 record, and we destroyed Dover here at home. Okay, thanks, Coach Hubert. They made the playoffs for the 2nd time in 3 years. We have a set of twins that both scored the highest number of goals in the boys and girls soccer in the entire state, earning them the Golden Boot Award. That was pretty awesome. Where are they? 3 track athletes went to the New England Championship. 8 of our wrestlers went to the Meet of Champions, and 1 of our female athletes qualified for New England's. Giving back to our community has been a strong focus for your class. In an effort to spread kindness and model great citizenship, you were active participants in our elementary schools as you mentored younger students. You helped with parent engagement nights and even made a bus safety video. You participated in the Waypoint Sleepout and raised over $3,000 for homeless youth in Rochester. Our Community Service Day was a huge success, and you earned many accolades from organizations all across our city. Many of you have described your class as having a go-with-the-flow attitude. Your easygoing approach was certainly evident last week with the less than exciting senior pranks, but you tried, I give you credit. While you can be laid back, you are also a ton of fun. I've had many fun memories with you. I still owe the freshman football team pizza for Drew's diving catch, even though you totally played me on that, by the way. The Disney trip was a blast, especially with my group always being the last one to the meeting spot every single time. I never laughed as hard as our trip to Boston with dinner in the North End and our merry-go-round ride. The mule rides I gave you to your cars were always eventful. It was even fun watching you attack the food trucks yesterday. But the highlight for me was when we forced you onto the buses for the elementary tours yesterday, only to see your smiles from ear to ear as you were honored by your former teachers. I even had to pull a few of you from the playground equipment as you made new friends. You're just a very kind and caring group of kids. You're heading off to schools like Tufts, Dartmouth, UNH, Syracuse, Northeastern, Brigham and Young, UConn, American University, and even my stomping ground, UNE. Many of you are graduating with job offers in the trades, and you're heading to the armed forces. But regardless of your path, please know that I'm very proud of you. Like the song we played earlier this evening, you are simply the best. Use your voice to stand up for what you believe in. It's easy to make a difference in the lives of others. The words I always live by, and I always include in all of my graduation speeches, be the change you wish to see in the world. It's my honor to celebrate this special evening with you, your family, and your friends. As you leave us and you take on your new role as an alumni of Spalding High School, remember you always have a place here. Congratulations, class of 2023. You made it. Now, I'd like to welcome a very talented young woman to the stage. She's been very active with pretty much everything at Spalding. She's your class president, Emma Pear.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, staff, and graduates. I want to thank you all for being here to support the graduating class of 2023. After 12 long years, each and every one of you sitting before me today can finally say that you made it. I want to start off by introducing myself for those of you who don't know me. My name is Emma Pear, and I have had the privilege of being your Spalding High School Class of 2023 president for all 4 years. As I begin today, I want to start off by thinking back to when we all started this journey together. Getting dropped off at our elementary schools, I remember thinking about the big kids that I one day aspired to be. All we wanted was to grow up, playing roles in our future jobs, and getting excited when the older kids would join us for recess. The years flew by, and suddenly we were making our way up the path to the middle school. The combination of elementary school students expanded our friend groups and brought us closer together. We were attending our first grade-wide dances and learning more about ourselves every day. We not only grew as individuals over those 3 years, but we grew together trying new sports and hobbies. High school came not far behind. Entering the high school as the class known as Bisco Girls was challenging enough for us. However, we quickly overcame that title when our football team beat Dover our freshman year in overtime. COVID put a pause on half of our high school years, but I can confidently say that our class was able to overcome those challenges and make it through our junior and senior years without any significant obstacles. Thinking back on these memories, I'm truly unsure why any person would want to grow up so fast. We tend to take the small moments for granted as we continue to look at what comes next in our lives. It feels as though it was just yesterday that we were having story time on a rug, and now we're all done writing multiple page essays in our English classrooms. I want all of you graduates to pause and take the time to look around. Take in every aspect of tonight, look at those seated next to you, and remember what brought us all together. Our Spalding education. Spalding High School was easily the best high school we could be graduating from tonight. My uncle often told me growing up that knowledge is power, a quote which strongly influenced my perspective on learning throughout my years. Spalding instills knowledge into each and every student who enters the classroom in hopes that they will use what they've learned and apply it to their real lives. We were fortunate enough to be provided so many opportunities for sports, leadership, clubs, and overall support from the faculty. This school has given us not just an education, but a home for the last 4 years. I can confidently say that I would not be here today without the support of my family, friends, my music department peers and directors, my leadership and class council advisors, Emmeline Seavey, Mr. Ramsey, Mrs. Saucier, Mr. Roy, my twin brother, my partner in crime, Drew, and my parents, Kelly and Brian Pear. As you sit before me tonight, please take the time to recognize those who helped you get to where you are today, as well as those who have helped influence your future. Walking across this stage is a huge accomplishment, and you should all be proud of how far you've come. If there's one thing you should all take away from tonight, it's that each and every one of you is brilliant, with the capability to do great things. Growing up with all of you over the years has been a privilege, and I know that you will all do amazing things in your next adventures. Tonight, we celebrate you. Congratulations, class of 2023. I would like to now introduce the man who not only taught me many years of Spanish, but how to be a good human with an endless supply of what he likes to call dad jokes. Please give a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Mr. Lee Sims, or more affectionately known as Paco.
Hello. Buenas noches. Bonsoir. Salve. Okay, I think I fulfilled my contractual obligations as head of the language department. Am I right, Mr. Roy? Seriously, though. Just a quick note. My real name it's not misprinted. It is Lee Sims. I'm better known here as Senor Paco. And, it started my first year teaching. I went as Senor Sims. Worst language teacher name ever. So Paco was my Spanish name, and that's where we're at now. So good evening to all the graduates, families, faculty, and distinguished guests. Here we are. It's really glad and nice that we can be outside, but let's admit it, with all the rain that we've been having, we've really needed it, haven't we? Okay, so there's something really quick I want to say about the class of 2023. Being a parent of a couple of young children, you learn that each kid has their own personality. Oftentimes, the personality ends up being some reflection of your own mixed with your spouse or whoever you're with. It's something kind of weird. It's the same thing with classes. And oftentimes, teachers Teachers tend to feel more of a connection to certain classes than others, and it's nothing against the students themselves, it just tends to happen because you guys as a whole have a personality. The class of 2023 is such a class for me. I've only gotten to know a relatively small portion. I recognize many of you walking through the halls and waving or whatever, but I'll tell you that this class, to me, is one of those special classes. I've been teaching for about 15 years total now, and you guys are something special, okay? I can't say you're my favorite, but you're definitely up there. At least the top 10, at least. So being asked to speak here has been a ray of light, and it's been a tough year for me personally, so thank you guys. So the hard part about speaking here and my mumbling through my dad jokes and awkward introductions is I want to be able to say something meaningful in a short period of time, I promise. I've timed it 3 times now. To people who, quite frankly, don't really care what I have to say, you know, whether it's emergency noises or whatever else. For the grads, you guys are here because you're ready to get that piece of paper, walk across that stage, and start whatever the next chapter is in your life. Some of you are headed to school, either in trade or in higher ed, hoping to spark a career, you know, whatever that may be. And I actually just read an article. So there's a musician out there who just instituted this program for college graduates that gives you, they fund it so that there's more time between your graduation and having to pay back everything that went into the college. It's called Postpone Malones. So look into that, you can Google it, okay? Some of you are jumping straight into the workforce. Some of you don't have an idea of what you're gonna do, and that's okay. For the family and friends that are here, you're here to rejoice with your grad, yet I'm sure that you're having feelings of sadness as well. My oldest, my daughter, she's only 9 years old, but I've already started to experience shadows of that feeling, of that sadness of like, man, they're really growing up and they're really growing up fast. And then finally to the faculty, you just have to listen to me now. So you're welcome, okay? So I understand most of you aren't gonna remember much of what's happened, let alone the words that I say. So here's the simple goal of this speech. We as educators, we as faculty, are here, everybody here, your parents, your family, your friends, are all here to see you succeed, and we hope that you do. But the biggest thing that I hope that you remember is that it's okay to fail. And to fail means to not achieve what was intended, either by circumstances or something from our part. And this doesn't mean that I don't want, that you shouldn't strive to succeed. I just mean that oftentimes our culture as a whole, they don't know what to do with failure. In essence, take the advice that my mother always gave me. Quote, never fear failure, always embrace it. Now it was weird because she only ever said that when she hugged me, but I don't really know, so the idea is you start life learning to hold your head up, you crawl, you walk, you interact with others, you learn, and in all these circumstances, you're encouraged and you're sort of championed on. Every time you fall down, oh, just get up, it's okay, you know, potty training, whatever it may be. And think about it, whether it's behavioral, academic, or personal, often our failures overshadow any successes we experience. And I've also observed that after a while, those who are accustomed to either failing for a majority of things or succeeding don't know what to do when they experience the other side of it. I'm one who has struggled my entire life with accepting failure. I think that the defining moment was when my father passed away when I was 8, and at the funeral, they do the line with the family. Somebody told me, well, you're the man of the house now, implying that it was my job to care for my mother and my 4 sisters. Now, I totally get that that person meant well. I mean, what are you supposed to say, especially to an 8-year-old kid like that? But I think in that dug deep down in my brain, this idea of I can't fail, because if I fail, I'm not just letting myself down, but I'm letting down the important people in my life. Does that make sense? So again, whether that, hopefully nobody's experienced a circumstance like that or not, there's other things as well that I'll just kind of gloss over now for the sake of time. But in the end, I tended to react, especially as I got older into high school, in a few different ways. I would either rage with explosive anger when I would fail just, verbally or whatever it may be. I would retreat, in other words, just cut myself off from whatever that pain was, or I would lie. I couldn't handle failing because of just like what I told you. I viewed it not as a failure in an instance, but a failure as me as a whole person. So as you can see, I was somebody who could only see the black and the white, who could only see success and no value in failure. Now I tell you all this to bring it back to the point. Learning to fail can sometimes be an even more effective tool than succeeding sometimes. And this isn't 10 steps like, here, I'm going to teach you 10 ways on how to be a great failure, okay? No. I just want to challenge you with some things to consider. So number one, as you just heard a little bit from my story, how you handle failure is really based on where you find your identity. This could be in your family, in your friends, in romantic relationships, in work, or it could be defining yourself by simply the choices that you made. The danger of basing your identity upon just one thing is, guess what? Failure's not an option. Because if you fail in that one thing, your entire identity's gone. This is what I read this article out of the Harvard Business Review. They call it enmeshment, in which a situation where the boundaries between people become blurred and individual identities lose importance. And enmeshment prevents the development of a stable, independent sense of self. So the simple advice is, don't base your identity in whatever chapter you're going on, whatever you're going to do, or whatever you're trying to figure out. Don't base it on just one thing. This is where we talk about trying new things. In doing so, you'll find that the more that you can spread things out, the more that you can find your identity in different things, then there's less pressure that you have to do those things perfectly. So honestly, the last piece here is how to deal with failure. So you can really deal with it through either healthy or unhealthy means. The unhealthy, you can numb the pain. And numbing that can be through many ways. It can be through drugs, through alcohol, it can be hobbies. Those things can become, that start off as good, can become an obsession as a way to, again, kind of push away all of that pain from that failure. Another choice is to simply ignore your feelings. It doesn't really matter. No, it's fine, I'm fine. My students know that oftentimes when they say they're fine, I'm like, that's a 4-letter word. There are other ones that are like that too, okay? By doing that, by ignoring your feelings, it's a guarantee that it will result in some sort of a disproportionate reaction to things. You're either going to be unable to emotionally engage in anything, or you can be much like I was, and still sometimes am, in terms of an overreaction to stuff. Healthy acceptance, though, starts, number one, you guys have to acknowledge the fact that you have succeeded in things and that you have failed at something too. That's got to be the first piece. The good and the bad. Accept that there are consequences that can go with both failure and success. They can be short or long terms. And then I type this in all caps, so I think you have to remember this one. Okay, remember that you are not defined solely by your choices. There is always a chance for redemption, for starting on a new path. So you guys are stepping into a scary world, but I actually added this in because I thought about this, especially after some stuff that Mr. Roy said. The pandemic that you guys came into. You want to talk about a scary world? This was one of your first high school experiences. You not only survived, but guess what? You have now defined a new normal. And that ultimately is the idea of being able to embrace both successes and failures, is you guys are defining a new normal for yourself, and the chance to be able to affect a new normal or help somebody else find theirs. That is huge. You might have an awesome experience at school, you might not. You might find the job or person of your dreams, and they may turn out to be less than ideal. As a parent, I wish I could shield you from all of these things, especially my awful dad jokes, but I just can't. So I stand with the faculty. I stand with your friends and family that are all around. I stand and we watch as you step into your next chapter. Do we want you to succeed? Of course. But we want you to know that we are also there for when you fail. Let not your identity be based solely on your failures or solely on your successes, but in a combination of the two that will turn you into an individual who can not only navigate the confusing landscape of our world, but can lead others to do the same. Be those people, class of 2023. Be a mixture of joy and heartache, successes and failures. We, your teachers, families, and friends, have poured our energy into you, and we will watch you fly!
Hey, you're the best, Paco, you're the best. It's now time for our wonderful chorus to perform for our graduates. The song they'll sing is called Recall, and I want you to know that it's written by one of our graduates, our valedictorian, Sam McLaughlin. So please enjoy this great performance.
Pardon me. Sorry.
We all fall in line. We can't turn back time. The gleam of moonshine shines away. Here comes another day in the rain. When our time arrives and there's not a way, pick up your head, open your eyes, it's slipping away. Look at the stars a year ago, look at the clouds a year from now. Don't let it scare you, look how the leaves dance on the wind. Of course, a chance that it will end. They will fall. When the sun can't see, when the sky can't breathe, forget about remembering. The day is always ending. Look at the stars a year ago, look at the clouds a year from now. Don't let it scare you, look how the leaves dance on the wind. Of course, a chance that it will end. They will fall. Look at the stars a year ago, look at the clouds a year from now. Don't let it scare you, look how the leaves dance on the wind. Of course, a chance that it will end. They will fall. Good evening. I'm Jean Stevens. As the class historian, I have the honor of presenting our senior mural. The mural features a set of mountains with a beautiful sunset in the background. The sun may be setting on the current chapter of our lives, but it closes with the knowledge of a new day coming. Scattered throughout the mountains are symbols from our high school career.
Our strong spirit over the years are represented by a turtle from our Visco-themed banner freshman year, an Eiffel Tower from sophomore year's Wee Wee class of 2023, and even an alien from the Lunar Juniors banner. One might also find a bow tie from our black tie prom, a moon from the Blue Harvest Moon Senior Semi, and a no Wi-Fi sign because of our internet struggles this year. Finally, there are pictures that represent some important things in students' lives, such as a sports jersey, a pencil, an instrument, a microphone, and most importantly, an Aroma Joe's Rush. The quote featured on the mural is the words of Eleanor Roosevelt: "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." This quote truly sums up the power that we have and the bright futures that lie ahead for every one of us. We might be leaving the school, but our mural will hang for years to come. The class of 2023 will have left our mark on the school in literal and figurative ways. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jenilyn Williamson, and as the treasurer for the class of 2023, it is my privilege and honor to present the class gift today. If you didn't already know, it is tradition for the graduating senior class to give a gift back to the school, not only as a thank you for our time here, but to help improve the school in one way or another. Our class council thought long and hard about what to give, as we really wanted to give a gift that would make a positive impact on the students of Spalding for years to come. We decided to purchase a vending machine for the school where all profits made will be put into the Student Activities Fund to be used in various ways for the betterment of the school community. I know that each and every one of us graduating here tonight has probably been to our current vending machine at least once. It's time that we can use the funds from all of our snack purchases for good. This money will change the school community for the better for years to come, much like the class of 2023 has during our time at Spalding. We will also be donating $500 to the incoming freshman class of 2027, much like the class of 2019 did for us when we entered Spalding. These funds will allow their class to get on their feet and start doing amazing things like we all have for these last 4 years. Would Mr. Ramsey please come up to introduce our salutatorian?
Good evening, and thank you for coming out to support this class of 2023 and the over 250 amazing graduating seniors. My name is Taylor Ramsey, and I'm a science teacher here at Spalding High School. It is my esteemed privilege to stand here and introduce one such student. This student is one who has become very near and dear to my heart over the last 3 years. She started out as a shy sophomore in an honors biology class and has transitioned to a leader, lifelong learner, and an active member of the Spalding High School community. She's my National Honor Society president, president of French Honor Society, attended the All-State Choral Festival for 4 years, has had numerous roles in drama productions, and as Mr. Roy said, has sung in competitions from New Hampshire to California. Emmeline Seavey is a student who is much more than just a grade point average. She is a person who makes the world a better place just by being in it. She has slept in the school to support the homeless, written dozens of thank you letters to those serving overseas, has over 300 hours of documented community service, and has even spent a weekend standing in for Mrs. Claus for elementary schoolers. Emmeline's dedication to education is what has brought her here today, but her dedication to others is what sets her apart. It is my honor to present to you the class of 2023, salutatorian, Emmeline Seavey.
Mr. Ramsey, thank you so much. I am so honored to be up here today, but my time is short. So I would like to take this time to sincerely thank those who helped me get here today. Because high school was anything but easy, as you all know. So first, my teachers, thank you all. Your consistent support gave me so many opportunities to do things that I never thought I could do. Second, I need to thank my friends, so many of you. You guys were there for all of it, the good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly. And they were often the reason I kept going when things got very difficult. Most importantly, I need to thank my family, especially my devoted parents. They were behind the scenes every day, doing so much for me. It's not enough to simply say thank you. Throughout the crazy ride of these past 4 years, there is one thing that my teachers, my friends, and my parents all taught me, and that is, you will miss every shot that you don't take. So I encourage you to take risks. Set seemingly impossible goals. It never hurts to try. So do try, and try your best. Work hard, and I have full faith that you will all do amazing things in your future. Thank you.
Hello, I am Nikki Luciano Bourgeois, one of the music directors at Spalding, and I am thrilled to introduce the class of 2023 valedictorian, Sam McLaughlin. Sam, beyond being an obviously incredible scholar, is an exceptionally gifted musician, dedicated leader, talented actor, and fierce friend. He was our Tri-M Music Honor Society's first ever president this year, having helped establish our Tri-M chapter here at SHS. He's also a member of the National Honor Society and of the Principal's Council of Student Leadership. He was one of 2 choir masters for our chorus this year, a section leader in our band, a lead in our spring musical, and a fantastic role model for students in the music department and the wider SHS community. This is just a tiny fragment of what this kid does. I could go on all day, but they told me to keep it to 3 minutes. Sam worked hard for the title of valedictorian, but it is not his entire identity. He is not just the smart, geeky music kid, although he did write that song you just heard. The most important thing about Sam, I think you should know, is that he is kind to others beyond comparison. His care for his peers, their well-being, and the success of all groups he is part of has him going to great lengths to help others be the best they can be. He's a student I wish I could clone and keep in our music program and school forever, not only for his musical abilities, which we will miss greatly, but also because our students become better, kinder, and more understanding people after spending time with him. His personality makes him extremely easy to work with, and students feel comfortable going to him for all sorts of things. They know he's there to help. He's also not afraid to make a joke to help lighten the mood when things get tense. He's wise beyond his years and has the ability to listen to those he might not agree with or understand and treat them with respect and care, something I think we could all learn from. Sam played Horton the Elephant in our production of Seussical this year. If you don't know the story of Horton Hears a Who, I'll just say the character Sam played is a kind elephant who listens more than he speaks. He understands that just because you're different doesn't mean you don't have value, and that every person is a person, no matter how small or how different they might be. That's Sam. Sam is the North Star of the music department, showing the others what to do, what they can achieve, and how far we can all go if we work hard and stick together. He's always there, no matter what's going on in his own life, shining bright, giving it everything he's got, and there for everyone, no matter where they are on their journey, what they have going on, or what their end goal might be. The music department at SHS and the school in general is a better place because we had you in it, and I'm a better teacher for having you as my student. Please welcome Sam McLaughlin.
Before I start, there's something I have to do. Be real. Nice. Oh, I won't post. No Wi-Fi. Anyway, I'm standing here delivering this speech to all of you because, as you know, I achieved the highest GPA of our senior class. I'm extremely, extremely grateful to be receiving this academic honor, and I feel immensely appreciative for this recognition of my hard work and dedication. Mom and Dad, thank you for being my foundation. Mrs. LB, Goodwin, and Tolly, thank you for extracting passion from me. Every other family member, friend, teacher, and person who supported me in my decisions these last 4 years, thank you. Despite my pride and sincere gratitude, it's necessary that I tell you something. I am not standing here because I'm the smartest, or because I participated in the most extracurricular activities, or because I completed the most community hours of service. I'm standing here because I worked around the system for years, night after night, so I could share my message with you. One person should not get to be the best. It doesn't matter to me, and I'm sharing my medal and this speech and this stage with all of you, because tonight is about us, not about me. We all began our years here with passions, talents, and maybe a hope that we would become better people. Some of us have played sports, become ROTC members, completed CTE programs, or joined me in the music department. There are so many wonderful opportunities to take advantage of here at Spalding, and I hope they've helped you thoroughly explore who you are. But no matter our differences, we all delivered what we could to the table. Every single one of us poured our life force into the bricks back there, whether that meant barely getting by day, or spending 2 hours a day after school doing homework to get straight A's in all your classes. Not everyone has the extra energy or time to dedicate to their academics like that, nor does everyone feel the desire to, and they shouldn't. It's not why we go to school every day. Education should be about education. For the sake of all of us, it can't be a competition. Now, I wasn't pressured to get here by anyone. My incredible parents did not ever hold my worth to my report card. In fact, they encouraged me to basically do whatever I want. Love you guys. And with this freedom, I decided to choose me over my grades as much as I could. I sang in chorus all 4 years, I played in band for 2, and I acted in 4 years of Spalding's musicals. During this time, I was able to develop my musical capabilities beyond anything middle school Sam could have imagined. I found my purpose in performance and songwriting, and I'm so thankful to have been able to share that with you tonight. I hope you liked it. I also hope that somewhere along the line, you've been able to find your purpose, your pathways, your people, your passions, and your plan for the great beyond. The song we performed is my message to you. Life is not about the past or worrying about the future. It's about living in the moment. It's about living now, because living can't be anything else. I watched myself and too many of my friends worry tirelessly about what courses they would need to take to be front row tonight. We are taught that it's supposed to make our future brighter, that this is how to win. We didn't deserve to treat ourselves that way. No one does. I could have tried to write a symphony by now if someone had said this to me 4 years ago. That's why I'm trying to tell you, who cares? If you've gotten here today, your grades and awards and achievements don't matter as much as the moments I hope you've had being present with your peers. And the things you learn about yourself, your friends, your life, those are what matter. You are amazing, and the number at the top of your transcript has nothing to do with that. And if you feel like you've missed out, I promise it's not too late. There's plenty of life ahead of us to truly start living. Thank you.
I think we'll hand out some diplomas now. You ready?
Emma Lee Pear. Natalie Coleman Muhlenbrook. David D. Petschauer. Jenilyn Williamson. Jaden Sadie Stevens. Sam McLaughlin. Emmeline Seavey. Alice Blanner. Cassidy Ann Jeanette Bernier. Pernika Podell. Hannah Stewart. Hannah Rabb. Haley Lynn Fosher. Alicia Beatty. Amelia Beatty. Colin Matthew Bissonette. Ainsley Dion. Vanessa Farrar. Zoe Ruth Farrington. Ethan Hackett. Regan Hart. Asher Lumlin. Kylie Mohan. Sophia Olson. Annalise St. Val. Savannah May Stewart. Miles Sylvester.
Louise Valancourt. Kaylee Adrian Aldrich. Dominic Allen. Ahmed Al-Robaye. Christian Aaron Anderson. Matthew Mann Aslan.
He's got like a muscle tee on.
Caleb Azapardi.
Oh my god.
Lila Bailey. Madison Beta. Spencer William Kirk Baxter. Viviana Bennett. Terry J. Bergeron. Parker Bilodeau. Riley Bishop. Destiny Bohan. Sage A. Brayman. Kellen Breen. Moss Hollow Breen. Cameron Scott Brochu. Mackenzie Brochu. Ashton Brown. Michael Burney. Bianca Bouchier. Patrick Callahan. Ariana Carpenter. Blake Hunter Castanway. Hallie Colley. Anthony Cavacino. Troy F. Clark. Cassandra Lee Aldecoa. Haley Jade Connolly. Caden Cook. Emma Cormier. Carson Cox. Cameron Creedon. Janessa Daigle. Chloe Daly. Devin Davis. Nevaeh Deal. Aiden DeBellis. Casey Dakota. Demic DePina Vega. Drew Thomas Diaz. Gavin Dion. Olivia Dion.
Kaylee Jacqueline Dobson. Edward Dollaher. Timothy Alejandro Donahue. Riley Dole. Garrett Doucette. Autumn Downs. Edward Paul Drina. Hannah Drew. Tegan Druid. Gavin Dubois. Mackenzie Anne Marie Durgan.
They can't see. They can't see. They're trying to see your granddaughter.
Nisa Dyson. Lucy B. Eames. Donald Edwards. Thomas Emmett. Braylon Elrod. Christopher Emmons. Jacob Richard Ensko.
Okay, we'll wait for Nadia.
Tiana Evans. Jackson Carl Farrow. Matthew Florian. Caitlin Emerald Forrest. Bella Foster. Aaron Freeman. Haley Alana Freeman. Logan Fuller. Aurora Gable. Kendall Gadboys.
When I got up for work, it was like really early.
Tyler J. Gagney. Nathan Gagney.
I was downstairs lighting up the hood.
Sean Gallant.
I told him.
Evan Gemini Galley. Jada Gamlin. Connor James Garvin. Abby Gomez. Skylar Gubber.
Michael J. Graham. Bradley Jason Hartford Jr. Naomi Herrera. Peyton Holmes. Bailey Michelle Holt Corti. Ethan Hawkins Howard. Haley Howard. Sebastian Howard. Calvin Huang. Madison Elena Hudson. Brooklyn Marie Arenas. Alexa Hussey. Amaya Hope Joyce. Colin Carolian. Adriana Casper. Kevin Grant.
Oh, yeah.
Xander Kadinsky. Paige Cater. Chanel Caroline Kenny. Jessica Kenny. Jacob Kimball.
Sarah Michelle Knight.
Charlotte Melissa Jean Knox. Ivan Lucinda Gay Knox. Ethan Michael Kraus. Natalie Nicole LaFlower. Connor Joseph Michael Lambert. Priya Lanciano. Dylan Landry. Emily Laney. Gavin LaPlante. Lucas LaRue. Skylar LaTulip. Abigail Lawton. Makayla I. Lehman. Ella Grace Leslie.
Cole Nicholas Laterno. Riley Riley Ann Linscott. Gabe Littlefield. Ken Liu. Riley Levisi. Isaiah Lynch. Levi Lyons. Emma Macmillan. Lane Medea. Cheyenne McGuire. Maddox Malachias. Franklin D. Manning Jr.
Jad Marley.
Anthony Augustus Edward Winthrop Marshall Jr. Drake Marston. Jacinto E. Matos Cava. Connor McCarn. Andrew McGlincy. Keely McIsaac. Melanie McKinley. Kylan McLaren. Liam Meserve. Jaden Muse. Summer Nicole Milner. Estelle Sarah Moyer. Alani Munoz. Christopher Robert Nadeau. Leah Neto. Shane Nanry. Matthew Nelson. Jacob Nicholson. Aiden Nickerson. Joey Nolan. Nick Oakes. Jackson Obrey. Aiden Okeso. Hannah E. Osborne. Drew Pear.
Vats Patel. Jacob Patterson. Gage R. Paul. Skylar Paul. Hayden Poplinski. Sophie Camille Peterson Matos. Jenna Anne-Marie Philbrick. Eric Phillips. Adriana Playstead. Amy M. Powers. Noah Deanna Ramirez. David Ramos. Evelyn J. Bonnell. Charlene Marie Richards. Haley Reel. Logan Rothwell. Caden Roos. Nicholas Royer. Travis Rule. Troy Vincent Salas. Ethan Sawyer. Joshua Robert Scammon. Colby Seaver. Jaden Michael Sagan. Cody Shepard. Hunter Skaggs. Avery Spade. Brady St. Lawrence. Julian A. Strong. Haley Strong. Piper Sturdivant. Miles Knowlton Sullivan. Ethan Tardif. Edwin Roberto Taveras Jr. Cameron Taylor. Haley Marie Taylor. Cassandra Jane Sabrina Thomas. Sarah Tobin.
Jacob Town. Jaden Trombley. Jade Truman. Sierra A. Truman. Nicholas Urena. Matthew Vinny Vinciguerra. Aaron Wadley. Xander Walbridge. Jacqueline Lee Wallingford. Brooke Adela Washburn. Caleb Welch. Olivia Welch. Paige Wheeler. Dylan White. Annie Williams. Mary Wolforth. Stephanie Wall. Autumn Woods. Kiera Zielinski. Julia Claire Ziadi. Arcadia Braley. Damian Gamba. Veronica Rowan Guptill. Shane Owens. Promise Hassett. Cyrus Perkins. Vivian Alice Porter. Keegan Wynot. John Breton Jr. Emmett Colby.
Shuffle them out here.
Nice to see you. Gave you some. Chilling out.
Yes, I know, you're cold. We're almost done. I heard that loud and clear. I'd like to welcome to the stage our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Kyle Rapusi. On behalf of the Rochester and Wakefield school boards and all of the educators that have helped you along your way to tonight, I'd like to offer you a heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2023. You have now officially graduated. You may move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations. Okay, for one last time, I'd like you to ask at school, take your seat. It is my distinct honor to welcome Natalie Milbert, your Vice President, to the stage to deliver our closing remarks.
entirely leaving it behind. The culmination of each of your individual experiences will forever remain a part of who you are now and who you will become. Every connection you made formed a puzzle piece that illustrates your essence. The girl you sat next to in English class freshman year, who had nice handwriting, prompted you to write your whys with a little squirrel. The varsity captain of your sports team uses the same motivational phrase every night before a game, and now it's become your mantra. Your science teacher's passion for their content inspired you to pursue STEM. While you all take a moment to recall the pieces of you that belong to someone else, know that we are all just portraits of everyone we've ever met and loved. As we prepare to enter a new, uncertain chapter of our lives, I hope that you remember the community and foundation that you built at Spalding High School. I hope that you never forget the remnants of your friends, peers, and teachers that have contributed to the person you've become today. Thank you for all the pieces and memories that I've been lucky enough to take from you. I wish you all the best. You will all go on to do incredible things, and your future looks forward to meeting you. Congratulations, Spalding Class of 2023.
Okay, we practice the exit. Remember, we practice this. You guys are great. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2023.
Halfway down, Bushway, all right? I gotta go. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Xander. Hi, Xander. Xander, what up?
Well, it's all over. I stayed without it coming off, but now it fell off. It's like am I
We ain't gotta be so fancy for us.
Hi, Xander.
We're slowing down.
Hi, Xander.
Yes, in there! What's up? Hi, Xander. Xander, we made it! Xander, we made it!
We gave up on the wrong part. Honestly, so bad.
We practiced this. We practiced this, my brother. What are we doing?
We practiced.
That was Kevin's mom. Hi, Kevin's mom. Oh, it's Ethan's dad. It's Ethan's dad. Hey, did you know this? You idiot, I didn't even know that.
They're already hurt. They're already cold. It's right. I just pulled it. You walked him in, right? And you should be the tail end. Make sure they get out.
It is. It is. Until next year.
Class, we did it. Another class, 13 big ones. 13 big ones.
Oh my God, darn it! Oh,